social and sharing extensions. Now there are literally hundreds of such extensions available for Chrome, and I think I have a pretty good list of some of the more useful and practical ones. So let's cover this. There's a lot to cover. I'll try and keep it as short as possible. Notice also too that these extensions are showing up every time I talk about a different topic, and that's because I'm using the extension manager, and right now I have loaded the social and sharing ones, which pretty much match what I'm doing on my next slide. Okay, so add this. Basically what that does is if you have a Blogger account, a Tumblr, Twitter, or Facebook, it automatically adds the current page to that. And there's a lot more here. This is one of the more common or popular. Now, Bitly is a URL shortener which adds some other amazing tracking on it. So basically what it does is it takes this long extension here, and they can be quite long, and shortens it, but it does more than that. It shortens it, but when someone clicks on that link through your account, you'll know when they open it. So basically it's very useful if you're trying to track things you share through links. And simply does the same thing. Basically it takes a link, usually a long link, shortens it, and actually embeds a message. So it could be a CNN page or any other page. It'll shorten it and actually add a little message, so when someone clicks on that link they can get the page open, but they can also get another message, whether it's a call for action or a little note from you, and it also tracks to some extent. So that's very good. Now search for Giphy, which is over here. Well, that's simply, it's right there. What that does is there's a couple of sites that have lots of GIFs, and people post them all the time. It's kind of a funny, cool thing that people use in social media, and this extension just allows you to search and paste very easily. If you're looking at a Facebook or some other page and you want to be inspired and insert something funny and cute, you can do that. The next one is Evernote Web Clipper, and a lot of people who are Evernote people, and it's a wonderful service that allows you to clip and save web pages. And so if you're on a web page, cnn.com, and there's an article that you want to save or click, here it looks like we have a little bit of democracy or freedom left in this country, at least a teeny bit, and I want to clip that. Use this extension and it'll clip to my Evernote account. So it works pretty quickly, and then you can organize all your extensions and web pages that you've done. It's a pretty cool, very useful thing. What else do we have here? Riffle is another one of those ones that tracks Twitter. So for example, one of my favorite people, Bill here, the science guy, I'd already put this in, and basically the stats here are, I put in his name and it's telling me all this information about Twitter. So I can put in anybody else's name here who has a Twitter account, and it'll give me all sorts of very cool stuff on their tweets, which is very cool and efficient, especially if you're tracking this type of stuff. What else do we have? Reddit. Reddit is a great place for posting things on the net, and we have it here. And basically there's a couple of extensions, and this one is a very useful one that allows you to do additional things formatting wise and posting wise on Reddit. It makes it a lot easier if you're really into Reddit, and it's a great place to go. The last one here is Page Analytics by Google, and actually this only works on your own web pages. So basically if you have a web page and you're tracking it with Google Analytics, which a lot of people do, it's sort of the gold standard of watching who's opening your pages, you can add this extension and very quickly with a single click get a rundown of the latest and greatest on your web pages. Again, there's lots of extensions with these type of features, but I think that these overall do a great job of summarizing almost everything you'd want sort of socially through extensions in a short list.